Celebrate life. There's truth in the light, mysteries in the night. It's magic. A glow in your eye, horizons in the sky. Reach for the stars. You gotta fly. Reach for the stars.
You're my one. Everything about you, baby. Why keeps me going on every day? We are one. You breathe soul into my heart. Soul into my heart. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. We are one.
In my dreams, love is creeping deep inside my veins. I don't know why it's coming over me when I wake up. And girl, where will I be out of nowhere? Walked into my life, you didn't give me, no, a chance to run and hide. I've been wondering deeply, what made me fall in love? Spend the whole day, girl, thinking about your love. Girl, I'm thinking about your love. Never knew it could be so good. Thinking of your tender touch. Never knew I could care so much. Thinking about you, baby. I can't stop thinking of you. Can't stop thinking about your love. Can't figure out just what to do.
Some call it passion, some call it love. Whatever you call it, it's got me burning up. My drag is this romance. It's changing who I am for the better, I swear. And I can't help but dance. I feel it way down in my soul. You feel it too, so don't say no.
You're my one. Everything about you, baby. What keeps me going on every day? You'll breathe so into my heart every day. We are one. from here. Got visions of love in the air. You and I so strong. Where do we go from here? Got visions of love in the air. You and I so strong. Oh. All I wanna do is fly, touch the sky with you by my side. You breathe so near to my heart every day. We are one, yeah, yeah. Where do we go from here? Got visions of love in the air. You and I so strong. Where do we go from here? Got visions of love in the air. You and I so strong. Oh, 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 oh. We are. We got one. So strong. Where do we go from here? Got visions of love in the air. You and I so strong. You and I so strong. Oh, we are one. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go?
Put the fuel on it.
Like, get away from that girl. You don't know how to start no fire. Now that's a fire.
There's a man in my house, he's so big and strong. He goes to work each day and he stays all day long. He comes home each night looking tired and weak. He sits down at the dinner table and has a bite to eat. Never looks round, always a smile. When he says to me, how's my child? I said that I've been staying hard all day in school, trying very hard to understand the golden rule. I think I'll call this man father. I think I'll color him love. Said I'm gonna color him father. I think I'll color him love. Said I'm gonna color him father. I think I'll color him love. Said I'm gonna color him father.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Talent Tuesday. I am Kelly Spencer, and this is Quantized Recordings, A&R session. I hope you did not come here to hear live stream a video, a DJ set, because you're not going to hear it today. But what you are going to hear is some new songs submitted to us by producers who are hoping that we will release their music on our label. So join us for the ride. We want to hear your feedback. Welcome to you in the chat. What's up, Mixcloud family, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch? Great to see you guys. And let's get right into it. We have 8 songs tonight, and I'm going to bring on our judges. Our first judge is really an honorary member of the Quantize Recordings family. And those of you that have been with us on our Tuesdays, you already know him. He was the first ever corporate vice president of dance music promotions at any record label. So he's a trailblazer. He has promoted the likes of Shaka Khan, Talking Heads, Prince, you name it. But I want to bring on, and so glad that he is part of our extended family, the legend, Bobby Shaw. What's up, Bobby? Welcome.
Well, thank you for those kind accolades, but you forgot a name. DJ
Who was
Spen.
it? Yeah. Whatever.
We love Prince. We love those names that you mentioned, but that's yesterday. I'm looking ahead tomorrow. DJ
Have you promoted my favorite DJ at all? I wonder.
Who is your favorite DJ? Oh.
I won't say. I'll let everyone think it's DJ Spen. Next up tonight, we have one of our newest team members. She is the director of publishing administration. So she makes sure all of our records are tight in terms of being registered. We appreciate her so much. Welcome to Miss Emma Peak. What's up, Emma?
Emma.
Yay! Welcome, Emma. Hi. Hi. And of course, we have the man, the myth, the legend. He is an extraordinary producer. He is house music royalty. He is the co-founder of Quantize Recordings, Mr. Tommy Davis. Hey, Tom.
Yeah, hello, Tom. And as soon as he comes in, does he have a problem as soon as he's coming in?
Does he have a little problem?
Can't tell.
All right. Well, he'll make an appearance as only Tommy Davis can do. So we'll get right back to him. And of course, we have Quantize. I mean, she's just everything. She is the producer of Talent Tuesday. She is head of A&R. So if we were not doing this show, she would be the person listening to all of these tracks. She does that every day. Listen to the hundreds of tracks we get every month. She is DJ extraordinaire, award-winning DJ extraordinaire, Miss Candice McKenzie. Hey, Candice.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, everyone. And yes, just want to say, actually, there are hundreds of demos. If you have sent in your demo, best believe I am getting through them, but there's a lot.
Translation. Candice is so kind. But, Americans are not as polite as the English. Just wait your turn, okay? Stop harassing her. Stop getting in her DMs. Stop trying to find her on Facebook. Stop emailing her. She will get to your demos as soon as possible. We appreciate you all sharing your music with us, but it does take time. So with me, I have DJ Spen. Say hello.
Hello.
I think we should get right into this,
That's
don't you?
great. That sounds good to me.
All right. So again, we have 8 tracks for tonight, and I don't even have my list up. What's the name of the first track?
Rotate.
Rotate.
Kelly.
Yes, ma'am.
We've also got Mike tonight.
Oh, is Mike
We do
in?
have Mike?
Is Freaky Mike with us?
I don't believe it.
Everyone knows Mike Freak. He is an associate producer, remixer. He is the man behind Crystal Waters Party People, and he is part of our team. We love him. Hey, Mike, we're glad that you made it.
Yep, I made it in time.
That's
all right.
good, buddy. That's good.
Let me just tell you.
Cleared me. I just got cleared by the doctor, so yeah.
All right. Hey, this is a celebration. All right, team. Let's get right into our first track, which is called Rotate.
Is that the first track? Is Rotate really the first track?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it says track number 1 on our list.
Oh, I thought the first track was
You're gonna get our stream
Mike Freak
cut.
saying she.
He's gonna Facebook. If you get cut, it's because DJ Spen is playing other people's music. He's not supposed to do that. All right.
Sorry.
Let's go.
All right. Track number 1.
Rotate.
Show them what you're working with. Circular motions, baby.
Ride the rhythm. Step to it, baby. Let the bang in you come out. Feel it from your heart and soul with no doubt. Come on, y'all. Rotate. Carry. Yeah. Round and round, then up and down. Circular motions, baby. Put your back into it. I know you can do it. Let me see. Come on. Rotate. Gyrate. Put your best foot forward now. Oh, yeah. Down. Rotate, gyrate, rotate, 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 gyrate, rotate, rotate, gyrate, rotate, 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 oceans and oceans. Let yourself feel free, as free as the air you breathe. Rotate, let it be authenticated, baby. Every move, every gyration, boots and shoes. Come on, hit that groove. Rotate. Gyrate, rotate, 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 gyrate, rotate, oh yeah, rotate, gyrate, rotate, 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 gyrate, rotate.
All right.
Gyrate.
DJ Spen is rotating or trying over here. So that was our first track, Rotate. First up, before I even get into it, let me say over on Twitch, thank you, Tricky DJ.
Tricky DJ.
Tricky DJ rated us over on Twitch. Welcome. So this is quite an interesting track. I really like it. But those of you that know our music know that it just so happens that we have, I have, did I lose my earphones? I did. We have a track on the label using this very same sample pack, and the name of the track is Rotate. So I actually really like this one. But if we decide to keep it, we may want to change the name. It does use the very same Robert Owens vocals. So it will be interesting to hear what people think. Let's start off with Bobby. Bobby, how are you feeling about this track?
One second.
It. I love the vocals. I like the track. I like the song. I like the production. I like the hook. And I even like when he's talking. So I like it a lot.
All right.
9.
A 9.
Really? Good.
9.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. All right, Candace.
You know, I'm with Bobby. I like it as well. I mean, the lyrics they're quite something, aren't they? You know, for our you know,
They're quite racy.
They did cross the line, but they did get right up to the line in terms of what we normally do.
I mean, rotate, gyrate, and then it's let the banging you come out or whatever he said, something like that. I was just like,
oh, did you clutch your pearls?
If I was wearing my pearls today, I would have clutched them. But I like it. It's a grower, and I'm with Bobby. Like, I think I'll give it an 8 though, not a 9, but an 8.
All right. We have a 9 and an 8. Emma, if you were on the dance floor, what would you think about this track? Would you dance to it?
I would. I really liked it. Wasn't that keen on the talking, but the rest of it I really liked, and I'd probably give it an 8.
Okay. All right. Mike Freak.
I love the productions. I love the 707 drums, and yeah, not a whole lot of producers use that, and that's pretty creative. I love the groove. Yeah, the only issue right here really is the Robert Owen sample. How we're gonna, you know, as a label, since we've released something that used the same sample, how are we gonna market this thing?
Yeah, and that's Mike, that's, you know, something that we've talked about again and again on the show, and obviously using sample packs it's a tool that producers have, but it does bring some things into question, and it actually does every now and then cause problems for us. We have songs that were purchased legally using sample packs, and because enough of the sample was used by someone else, we have had strikes, as you know, on YouTube and SoundCloud, and, you know, even takedowns. And it's, you know, it was the sample packs were rightfully purchased, but it's one of the risks you run when you use sample packs. So that is a good question, how we would...
yeah, this one is Robert Owens. Like, everyone uses the, you know... Robert
you know
Owens.
the voice as soon as you hear it, right?
Yeah. That's the tricky part right there.
Yeah. So what would you give this one?
I mean, production-wise, it's pretty good. I give it a 9.
Okay.
Wow. Cool.
But
All right.
Yeah, the trick now is how...
What do we do with it?
Really.
Yeah. Yeah. Is Tommy on? Did he get back on?
Tom.
All right, Tommy.
Unmute.
Unmute,
Yourself.
Tommy.
I think you're muted, buddy.
Yeah,
Is
he
he
needs to
muted?
unmute himself.
Tom, can we hear you? Nope, we can't hear you
You can't hear him?
for some reason.
I see his mouth moving.
So do I. So, Tommy, thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no.
Like
Give
that.
us the
Thumbs up.
number.
Or thumbs down.
Was that a 5?
He gives it a 6.
A 6?
Oh, it's a
Yeah, I didn't think
6. 6.5.
6.
Okay.
All right, a 6
All
from
right.
Tommy while we
All
work
right.
out.
Yeah, we'll figure out what's
technical
going on with
difficulties.
him.
Mike Freak, what did the Twitch family say?
It was like, I think it was 56% people digging it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's almost 50-50 right there, pretty much.
Okay. Facebook family. I saw some hearts going on Facebook. It seems like a few people are feeling it over on that side. So this one, I think we have some questions about how to handle the sample pack issue, but this one got some good scores. All right, let me just take a look and see if anyone is over on Mixcloud. Oh, we have 11 people over on Mixcloud, and they are not talking in the chat. Does anyone on Mixcloud have anything to say about this first track, Rotate?
Rotate.
Gyrate.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, Mixcloud is being shy. That's all right.
So, what do you think?
I like it. I actually do like it. I don't know. I mean, it sounded good.
Yeah, I thought it sounded really good. Especially, I like the old school vibe. It sounds like the producer really understood how how to capture the sounds of what's that, late 80s, really. I thought it was well done. So yeah, I give it a 8.
All right. Well, this producer actually has submitted a couple of tracks, and if I'm not mistaken, this next one is his or hers.
Really?
As well.
Okay. Soul Fever.
Yeah. And just for those who are considering submitting tracks, please be considerate of others. Do not send me 10 tracks. I will only be putting 2 on at a time. In all fairness, for other, let's give others a chance. Let Mama Kelly teach you about sharing. Sharing is caring. So if you submitted more than 2 tracks, we will definitely get your tracks on for the next time. Okay. So that's why for those of you that submitted 6 or 7 or 9, we don't have all of them today. All right, let's get into our next track on Talent Tuesday. It is called Soul Fever. Fever. Give me that fever. That was Soul Fever. What's up to Byron Stingley in the chat on Facebook? Brian Power, hello
What
to
up,
you.
Brian Power and Byron Stingley?
I think each one of them owe us a turn on the show. So
Yes, they do.
We'll be calling you.
We got to have Byron Stingley on the show just so we can get.
Do it.
Let's hear that falsetto again.
All right.
No.
So we just heard Soul Fever. That was track number 2 from the same producer who brought us track 1, Rotate. Let's hear what everyone is thinking. Let's start off with Mike Freak. Mike, did this one give you a fever?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the production. It's
You sound kind of lukewarm.
No, because I was typing the poll results, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, but it's pretty tight. The production is pretty tight. My question again is, like, I've never heard the sample, the vocals before, so yeah, I guess that's what we need to know. Is this a
Original
sample or yeah? I know, maybe some of the people can chime in if they've heard the sample before.
Right.
Okay. Oh,
But
well, the chat will be on
the
it.
people will
They
definitely do
we
it.
have inspectors in the
Yeah,
chat
they'll
room,
do it.
and they will find out if there is a sample.
But it's very 90s.
Yeah.
Which is, I love that sound. So
Okay. What score would you give it?
probably a 9 as well. I love both productions are pretty good. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Tommy, do you agree with Mike Freak's assessment?
Mic check. Am I on now?
You are
Yes, sir.
very much on.
I liked both songs. Both songs in there. The one sounded like a death mix, kind of Frankie Knuckles part, and then it would go over to the 90s sample thing. I like the music, the real melodic music the most. But I would give it a 7. Good work,
Okay.
whoever did that. Whoever did that was still, your production is excellent.
Yeah, your production skills they pay the bills, man. I mean, it's like you go after an 80s sound, you get the 80s sound almost to a T. Same thing with the 90s sound. So as I chime in, I'm giving that. I like this one much better. It's an 8.5
8.5. All right.
for me.
Okay. Bobby Shaw.
I like the production. I like the vocalist. I thought it took a minute to get going. I thought the intro was way too long. I was almost getting bored, but then it picked up. I'd love to hear another verse. Pretty good. Considering both of them came from the same producer, I think the guy is like the guy or woman is on fun. So I would give it a 7.5.
7.5, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I do like the producer though. I mean, both records are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So do I.
Okay. Candace.
Yes, I really like this one. So, like everyone else, I agree it has that like 90s sound. You know, for me, 90s house and garage sound. Definitely something that I would, shoulder shuffle along to. I wrote down. I'm with Bobby as well. I feel like the arrangement needed to be changed a little bit because it did take a while to get going. And what I wrote down as well is that it just felt that some parts of it actually didn't last long enough for me to, like, if I was on the dance floor, I'd be just about getting my groove on and then it would switch. So for me, I feel like it just needs to be rearranged a little bit, but I really like it and I would give it a 8.
Okay. 8's not bad. Emma.
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought the production was really good. It had a very 90s like piano house feel to it, which I really liked. Just thought the intro was too long. I think I would have got bored, maybe gone to the bar.
Yeah, I was going to say we would be at the bar.
We would, yeah.
I was in the club somewhere at the bar when I
Yes.
saw that man
Emma and I would be at the bar.
Glad to get
in the bar.
You just turned that thing into a country song.
All right. I was in the country bar somewhere singing that song there.
Unbelievable. Emma, what score would you give this one?
A 6.
A 6. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Are we off to the next?
I think we're off to the next. Let me just check. Mike Freak, what did the Twitch family say?
I wrote it in the chat. It was like I forgot now. 65%.
65%.
65%. Yeah.
65% love. Okay. All right. We have on Facebook, we have some. Oh, really? Facebook. Oh, you. What?
Brutal. They being Brutus.
They're being brutal. We've got 5s and 4s. We've got a 7 from Daniel DJ DMC McGee. And we've got lots of 5s and 4s. All right, Facebook. You guys are playing hard today. That's all right. Let's move on. This is Talent Tuesday, and track number 3 is up next, Weather the Storm. Interesting. And I'll tell you why. I know we've said before, and I think it was probably Mr. V, maybe, who was giving some advice about how to submit demos and said, you know, you don't need to send 7 minutes, but 1 minute might be a little bit too short.
Might be. Ain't no might be.
Oh, Spen, I was trying to be nice.
You're talking about dance music. Listen.
Okay.
To send a 1 minute demo is to not make it so that if we like the song, that the song can actually play.
Well, maybe this is all the song does.
Okay, but if it's all the song does, then still don't send a minute. A minute's too short.
So what?
3 minutes. We should be looking at the demos being about, like, if you want to really be kind about the length, then it needs to be at least radio edit style. 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes. That's fine. But 1.5 minutes, not enough.
Not enough?
No.
Okay, well, did you like what you heard so far?
It was killer. That's why I'm saying it's like, geez. I really liked it.
All right, so listen to that, producer, because I think we have another song from you coming up.
Oh, the next one is?
The next one is the same one.
So
let's just hear what people think about this song so far. I thought it had a nice little groove, but I didn't get to hear
any groove, right?
Get into the groove to know if I wanted to really like dance or if I wanted to put my thumbs down. So I don't know. But it's what I heard. It sounded good. So let's hear what everyone else thinks. Candace, let's start off with you.
Thank you. Yeah, I really liked what I heard.
Yeah.
1 minute is a bit too short, but what it did do is make me want to hear more.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, he accomplished that. That's for sure.
Yeah. So to the producer, yeah, you definitely accomplished that. I'm definitely intrigued to hear more. If it had come into the inbox, I would have definitely sent an email and said, have you got a bit more for me to hear? So
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I look forward to hearing a bit more. Hopefully it stays on that good vibe and doesn't sort of
fizzle out.
Yeah, because you just never know. There could be some sort of breakdown or something that.
Right.
So I look forward to hearing more.
All right. So if you had to grade what you heard so far, could you give it a score?
I would give it a 7.5.
Okay.
Only because I need to hear more.
You need to know the rest.
First. Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. That makes sense. Emma, how are you feeling about this one?
I actually really liked it. Think it'd be sort of a nice early set or around the pool in Ibiza or somewhere like that. I think it's a really, really nice vibe to it. But again, it'd be nice to hear more.
Okay. If you had to give this one a score, what would it be?
I'd give it an 8.
Oh, all right. Tommy Davis. Is Tommy still?
He's on mute.
You're on mute. There you go, Tommy.
See, I didn't do anything.
No, you didn't.
That was a 9 for me. I got a loop button. That record was long enough for me to work the heck out of that.
I knew you were going to say that. A 9.
It just sounded so put together. It just, I mean, to be using all samples to do all the sounds, the horns and everything, like, you really did it.
I'm saying it's dope. I'm really upset that it's not more of it.
No,
it's really good.
You can do it. Hey, if you did that, that's rocking.
There's more.
That's rocking.
Wow. So consider that a compliment, producer. You're not going to get that often on Talent Tuesday from Tommy Davis.
Right.
Bobby Shaw.
Oh, you're going to Bobby?
Oh, no. Go ahead, Tom.
Well, it had a kind of Twilight kind of thing in it. You know what I mean? With the sound. I haven't heard that sound on a record in a long time so the extra movement, you could listen to some of these other records like that do that, and you would have a hit. But the energy was my kind of energy, just peak.
Okay. Bobby Shaw.
I'm in sync with everybody else. I mean, the record kept building and it was going places, and then like boom, it was over. But unfortunately, the storm was coming, and I'm sure it's there. So I'm down for the 8s.
All right.
Okay.
Did we hear from Mike Freak?
Freaky Mike. Is that the dog? I hear a puppy.
No.
It could be Emma.
Somebody's puppy saying. It's either somebody's puppy or somebody's stomach.
All right, Mike Freak.
This is pretty good from what I heard. Yeah, other than, I don't know what happened.
Did you even get a chance to get a poll up on Twitch, Mike?
I did. I actually did.
Okay.
What's the score? 67%.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mike, did you give this one a score?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I love what I heard. I love has that jackin' feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what's your score?
So it's an 8. Because other than I don't know if he was playing with us by sending us that.
He's teasing us.
Right.
Yeah. One of those.
All right. I think we heard from everybody, didn't we?
I think so.
So then let's hear if his second track lives up to the first one. This one is called The Lockdown. Right here on Talent Tuesday. Let's check it out. Oh, I like it.
And unfortunately, that is the end of lockdown. Lockdown is over all around the world.
I was ready to get into it. I was ready for a little bit more. Same thing with the other one. I actually like this one better than the other one, but let's hear what everyone else has.
Let's
to
start
say.
with Thomas.
All right, Tommy Davis.
Wait a second, he's muted.
Let's
There you
unmute
go.
him.
He
Hey,
didn't do
Tommy.
it. I did it.
All right. Okay. What's up with that? Okay.
That is Spen. Blame him.
Everyone can talk except Tommy.
Right. Tommy's on lockdown.
Actually, I didn't like it as much as the first one. I
Yeah.
really didn't. I mean,
Yeah.
but I liked the way he tried to do that little orchestration in the middle. So he has a
Yeah.
lot of great ideas. You're not flushing them out. You know, you just if you had a flush.
Well, we don't know if he's fleshing them out or
May
not
have,
because we only
haven't
have
heard the rest of the song.
a minute
Right.
to figure it out.
To do that creative minute, you gotta have some skills. So he did it in a minute. So he got some skills, and I think, do you trust us? Do you think we're gonna steal it or something? Is that
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know if it's that, or I don't know if he heard us before when we commented that we don't need songs that are 8 and 9 minutes with a 3-minute intro.
Right.
You know, that is not really a demo that, you know,
Right.
we
Oh.
need. So I don't know if he, you know, if that was his thought process behind it. Or if maybe he doesn't trust us. But you know, we are Quantized Recordings. We are not stealing anybody's music.
No, maybe it's not us that he's worried about.
Yeah.
Could be.
And that is a very real thought, Tommy. So, Tommy, from what you heard, how would you score this one?
I would score it a 7. And so add it together with the other one. That's a great EP. Finish it and send it.
Yes,
resend it.
And if I'm not mistaken, he has sent at least 2 other tracks. I did not listen to them because I didn't want to have any, you know, I like to hear them just on the fly. But I believe that we have 2 others from the same producer. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's see what everyone else is thinking. Let's go with Candace.
Thank you. So I really like this one. Quite groovy, quite funky. And I'm definitely intrigued to hear more. So I hope that the producer maybe just sends us extended versions or the full complete version so that we can definitely hear more. And I'm also very interested to hear what else they've sent us because I'm definitely intrigued. Really good work there.
All right. Let's hear from Mike Freak.
Yeah, it's pretty good production.
Mm-hmm.
The only questionable thing is a couple. I heard it sounded like the guitar and the bass did not match. Also, like the horns came out pretty strong. Like I was like, yo, what's going on? But
Yeah.
those are like solid ideas right there. You know, it just needs a couple of polishing, or she needs a couple of polishing right there. But those are really solid ideas.
So what number would you give this one?
6.8. No, 6.9. It's almost there. 6. Oh God.
All right. Let's hear from Bobby Shaw. Bobby.
You know, maybe it's my ears, but at the very beginning, the early riff, it almost sounded like We Got the Funk, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. I thought it's okay.
It leans itself that way. It does.
I kind of liked it. The abruptness of the change in the middle. I'm not sure how that would work for a dance floor. I think it would people would look up at the DJ booth and say like, "What was that?" But
Yeah.
potential again, got potential. I thought it was a little weirder than the first track. I like the first track better, but again, we have a song with the same producer that I'd like to hear more from this producer. 7.5.
7.5.
All right.
Okay, well, we will not lock that one down.
We will not lock that one down. Okay. All right, Emma.
I really liked it. I really liked the change in the middle. thought it was really good. I agree with Bobby. It did sound like a bit like We've Got the Funk when it first started. But yeah, I really liked it. I'd give it a 7.5.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, DJ Spen?
7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were a few issues that I heard, but in the grand scheme of things, it sounds like the producer really knows or is getting to know what he's doing. I actually like both tracks, so I hope to hear them both in their entirety soon.
Or what he or she is doing.
He or she. That's right.
Yes, Tom.
Did you think it was going to do Love Has Come Around? It sounded like it was.
I'm saying it has a couple of things. When Bobby said that it sounded like We Got the Funk, I'm like, you know what? It does. It leans itself that way, and which is why I'm saying it's good because tracks like this remind you of other things is usually a good sign that people will gravitate towards it just because it reminds you of a certain thing. So it does. It actually leans itself to a couple of different type disco records that kind of felt in that range. Right. I know I'm paying attention to what's going on somewhere else there to make sure that you look pretty, and I'm
Don't
just.
Don't you worry about that.
Oh, really?
There you go. Shots fired.
So Kelly, what do you think? What do you think?
I did really. I did like it. I was slightly startled. I thought it was when the change came, it was loud. So I was like, oh, wait a minute, what's happening? But again, was that the snippet that he gave us? I'm curious. Did he pick like 2 minutes in? Is this the beginning? I have
That's
so
why
many questions.
I'm actually more so than anything looking forward to hearing the tracks.
But I like the groove of it. I mean,
honestly.
that's definitely my kind of groove. I really like the feel of the song. But I definitely want to hear the whole thing. And now I really want to go and listen to all of his songs, or her songs.
Or her songs, yes.
And see, or their
song,
and
right.
see, what the music is all about. So I will be asking if they would be willing to share more of the whole song so we can hear it. All right.
Okay.
So we let's see. Did Mike Free? Did Twitch weigh in on this one?
Yep. It was like 60% as well.
60%. Okay. We got some. Facebook is kind of a hard audience, and they're kind of like, eh. But Twitch, we had some good comments. So let's see what's next. I think next up we have a song called A Journey with Nikki. Interesting title. All right, it's Talent Tuesday.
It was people who just wanted to dance because this music was so new and different. So the life energy in music is something that you cannot deny.
Now here comes the drum break.
Really go for the music. Sound system, the people, everything is just supports the whole atmosphere. The atmosphere is just a real underground appreciation of music club.
That was a journey with Nikki, and I'm really interested in learning. And I see the producer is in the chat, but I'm really interested in that name. Okay, let's just get right into it and see what people are thinking. Over on Twitch, we have 67%, 61% yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Right. Let's hear from Bobby Shaw on this one. Bobby, did this take you on a journey?
Well, you know, it's funny. I was just going to start saying this. I liked the journey it was going on, and then like instead of getting a higher crescendo, it kind of like dropped out or stopped. I didn't like. I like there's things about it I like. I'm not crazy about the production, but I like the vocals. I like what I was saying, and I like the production. I just don't like the way it was arranged. Let's put it that way.
Okay. So if you had to score this one,
it could use a Mike Freak and a Spen remix, and then we'll talk.
Shameless plug, Bobby. Shameless plug.
So what number are you giving this one?
Well, potential. I'd give it a 6.5 as it is, but I'd give it a 7.5 for potential.
For what it could be. Okay.
So let's give it a 7. So let's round it up to a 7.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Tommy. Spen has you on.
I loved it.
You loved it.
It was just the way they created and did the disco mixes. That's the way disco records used to announce the break and talk and do that kind of thing on it, and it was creative. So I really liked it. I mean, I agree with Bobby. For what it is, I would give it a 7. For what it could be, I would definitely give it an 8.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to say 7.5 then.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Tommy, so how did you feel about the spoken vocal?
Loved
You
it.
like that? Yeah.
When as soon as they said now it's time for the break, I screamed.
Yeah, that was good. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that.
You didn't get out your disco ball.
But yeah, the break came in, and I'm like, okay.
All right. Okay, Candace.
So that part of the vocal was the only bit that I did like. I thought that it could do without the rest of it. I think it was a pretty good track, though. But who is Nikki and why are we journeying with him or her? I'm interested in knowing. But yeah, I like the way that it had a kind of how can I describe it? Like it had a retro feel, but it was just very modern and up to date at the same time. That's what I really liked about it. I wasn't keen on all of the vocals, but I did just like that. But now it's time for the break part. Well, that was pretty cool. So I would give it a 7.
Okay.
Cool. Freaky Mike.
Freaky Mike has gone to do his Twitch stream.
Is he out?
Yeah, so we will check with Emma.
All right. Emma.
It was a little bit repetitive for me. I did like the vocals, but yeah, it was just a bit too repetitive for me. So I would probably give it a 6.
Okay. All right.
What did you think?
I'm not sure. You know, the talking, I was kind of like, eh. And I know you and Tommy really liked that piece. I could have probably done
I
without
like one
it.
section of the talk.
Oh, one section.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like one section.
All right.
I would give it, I agree with the boys. Bottom line really is that it has what I call Edgar Allan potential. It has a lot of potential. The arrangement was off, but again, I just think, with some minor tweaking, it could really be something.
Okay. I mean, I had a little, it's one of those songs that I didn't want to do anything, but I was still moving.
Right.
That is so Baltimore of you, Edgar Allan Poe.
Right.
You're like a raven.
I'm just like a raven,
he
right?
He does not hide his Baltimore-ness at all.
No
shame in our Baltimore game over here. This is Talent Tuesday. We are Quantized Recordings. We are getting into the next track called Bobby's Bass.
They did this one for you, Bob. Check it out.
think you are having a little bit too much fun with this one.
I love it.
We got 73% yes over on Twitch. We got lots of likes for the first time this evening, really, on Facebook. So thank you. Let's hear from Bobby on this one.
It kind of reminded me of a Georgia Moroder track. It would certainly be a different kind of record for Quantiz, that's for sure.
Yes.
I thought I saw Arsenio Hall dancing at the beginning of the video. I don't know. That break in the middle, I think like you'd lose your dance floor, but then all of a sudden it picked up, and I kind of liked it after the break. I thought the beginning was a little bit slow, but yeah, that abrupt break after that is like, oh. So I'll pass my name for that.
Okay. All right.
I'll give it an 8.
Okay. Tommy.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
My bad.
Spen has muted you again. All right, there you go, Tommy.
So Mike Freak has his own drop. So next week, my own drop is going to be Tommy, can you hear me? I want every time you do that.
I'm sorry.
So we just did a record in that vein of a Patrick Cowley kind of Georgia Moroder. And it's interesting to see such high ratings for on we try to experiment on Unquantized to tap into these kind of records. This record 25 years ago would have been a huge record because it's doing what Lime and Patrick and Sharon and all of them did, so I really liked it for that. Is there a market for it now? I don't know, but I will give it a 7 because I just love it. I remember those kind of music. I like records like that, and it's really done well with just that one piece, and he twisted it every way but loose, including a break.
Okay, Emma.
Whether I like it or not, the break in the middle really threw me. It was a bit like, oh, what's going on? Had a bit of a Donna Summer, I Feel Love sort of feel to it at the beginning. I'm not sure whether I liked it or I didn't like it. So I would probably give it a 5.
Okay.
All right, Candace.
I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like Midnight Express. It reminds me of Midnight Express.
We can't hear Candace.
In a big way.
She disappeared.
Am I the only one who can't see?
No, you're not.
Okay.
Did she disappear?
We can hear her, but I
thought you meant Midnight Express, like the lights went out.
They said no, they can't see or hear Candace.
Oh, can't see or hear her?
Can you all see and hear me?
Yes.
I hear you like.
Let me see something here. Hold on.
But I don't see you.
All right. 1 second.
Let's see if we can
get we are.
Right. Now they should see something.
All right.
Candice is gone there.
Yeah, she should be back.
All right. She is coming back, but we can hear her. Or we
now?
could. I guess everyone else could not. Sorry about that.
Right. So I guess she has to say what she's going to say again.
There she is.
Am I here?
All right.
Yeah.
Can you see us, everyone? Yes, they see us.
All right. Now, say what you said again real quick.
Okay, I'll just repeat myself. Yeah, sorry about that. Actually, what it was, my battery was going to die and I had a bit of a madness. But anyway, so what I was saying is I agree with Tommy that I'm not sure if there's a market for it. And I'm definitely not sure if it's for our label. However, don't be discouraged by that. Look elsewhere. Go and look for like a TV deal film deal kind of thing. It's definitely a song that could work really well on like a film, I think. So yeah, definitely don't be discouraged by that. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's for us. Although I think it was pretty good, but I would only give it like a 6.5/7.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. DJ Spen, can we hear from you on Bobby's bass?
Production wise, I'm giving that sucker a 7. And the reason that I'm giving it a 7, well, actually more like a 7.58 in there. Okay. It was well done. Mm-hmm. Doing a record like that requires some work. It's not very easy to make a record like that work, but it absolutely works. It captures that time period. You know, Tommy said 25 years ago. It's more like 30.
I was gonna say when I was a kid.
It's more like 35 years ago. But to be honest with you, when people say tech house, this is what what I think in my mind tech house really is like, computerized, craft worky, Yellow Magic Orchestra kind of stuff. So I applaud the producer. I think it's very well done. I don't think it necessarily has a place here.
And he's actually a very young producer. I saw him in the comments say that he's 24 or something like that.
That's really good work.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah.
Good work.
All right. Well, we got some mixed reviews on that one, but we may have some other tracks from this producer as well. And I would be interested in seeing what else he has and where we can go with it.
Or she.
This is a he. I happen to know this one is a he, but or he may want to be called a they. Whatever you want to be called, I will definitely call you that.
Right.
Hey, he's in Twitch. He's in Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Let me say this to you.
He's on Twitch.
This is coming back around, so don't give this up.
I hope it comes back around. I agree with you. I kind of hope it comes back around, but we'll see.
And to be so young and to capture that energy, it means that you're an old soul because you really nailed it.
And Tommy, remember the song before this was his as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't either.
I think.
Well, I want to say a disclaimer here. On the panel and people out there, I know it looks like we all set these records up, but this week is the week of disco funk. Because some weeks it's unquantized, just instrumentals. Some week it's a whole bunch of vocalists. This week is definitely funk, soul, disco. And we don't do that on purpose. It just happens to whoever sends it in.
It just happened to be that.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we're going to get into it. Special shout out to DJ Mike Marquez in the chat.
Marquez!
Hey, Mike. Good to see you.
What up, baby?
All right. We have 2 more songs for Talent Tuesday tonight. The next one is called Underground Showdown.
And that is Underground Showdown.
Underground Showdown.
Yes, it is.
We've got 50% loving it and 50%
Wow.
thinking it's okay.
Okay.
Over on Twitch. We've got a few
Split
comments.
50.
Hey, DJ Flash Lewis gives it a 7. DJ LC, all the DJs in on the Twitch chat. DJ LC giving it a 7. DJ Reginald Ledger, I saw earlier, gave it an 8. So we've got some good comments. I saw DJ Biscuit. What's up, DJ Biscuit?
Bisquick.
Baltimore's own in the house on the Twitch chat. He liked the way it started, but I think he was kind of reserving his judgment until he heard the rest of the groove. What's up, DJ Scoop? Baltimore is truly in the house. DJ Scoop gives it a 7. People are feeling like it may need a vocal. A couple people, Mike Marquez said it needs a vocal. Yeah, DJ Biscuit says a 7. So 7s across the board over on Twitch.
Okay.
Kind of pretty solid scores. Let's see what our judges think. Tommy Davis, what did you think about this one? I really want to know.
It didn't go anywhere. It just stayed there. But
yeah.
Let me say this: when I'm criticizing your people's music that's out there, I'm thinking about the label and what we're shooting for. We're shooting for top 10s. Now, this could do well, but will it be a top 10 is what I ask myself each time, because we want the artist to actually feel like we actually were behind or actually this works. So I give it a 6. Mm-hmm. I think if whoever you are, you have a great sound. Maybe with additional 2 more tracks, it would be a great EP, and that way you have a strong burst out there and find your audience. So I give it a 6.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Bobby Shaw.
Couldn't agree with Tommy more. I thought Tommy Moore. I just felt like it didn't go anywhere. It was like this one long track, and I mean, even with that little beat break, it was. Now let's put it this way: the Underground Showdown.
We didn't hear what you said that time. Say it again.
I said the Underground Showdown never hit the ground for me. So I would give it 5.5.
5.5.
Okay.
All right. Emma.
It didn't really go anywhere. I think it would be sort of a late night track. So, a deep track at the end of the night when, you've got your proper house heads that are staying out till the end. But it just didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah. Candace?
Yeah, so I'm in agreement with everybody else. I felt that it didn't really go anywhere. I wrote down that I thought it was slightly repetitive, felt like a bit of a long journey on the underground. Maybe on that Piccadilly line going from Heathrow to Cockfosters or wherever it is, something like that. But like Tommy said, it's something that if the producer had a couple more tracks, it could work as an EP. And I think, because I was thinking it'd be something good for Unquantized, but there would need to be some other tracks around it, unfortunately. And I don't know, I always look for, when I listen to the music from artists, I always want them to be like standout tracks by themselves. Not that we have to bump it up with other tracks or think about doing a remix or something like that. I always think that the track should be outstanding on its own. So then like the other tracks just complement it, or a remix complements it or something like that.
Right. Yeah, Candace, that's I'm glad you said that, because we've been talking about putting together, so you all heard it here first, we've been talking about putting together a Talent Tuesday compilation, but we do want good tracks. We don't want to just put tracks on there just for the sake of saying, oh, this came through Talent Tuesday. We want the tracks to sound really good. We want people to say, you know what, is this going to be released as a single? We want people to ask questions about the producer and to really feel the vibe of the whole project. So I think you're right that, we need to, we want to give people a chance, but we need some really strong contenders to make it work. All right. Did we get everyone on this one?
We can get him. We can get Spen.
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree with what everybody else said. What they said.
Yes.
All right. Let me just take a look and see if Facebook is saying
Spen,
anything.
your videos helped that song a lot. It was a journey.
that was that long train ride Candace was talking about.
But it complimented it. It just really did. It complimented it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get it going. I think we have one more track, and it is aptly titled Before I Let You Go, because this is our last track of the evening for Talent Tuesday. So I hope this is a good one. Let's check it out.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like a something.
how can I say this?
So I guess you're going first.
I'm going first.
Okay.
Hostess privilege. I'm no producer, but I listen to a lot of music, obviously. I work in this room every day, all day. These vocals, you got to do better. I don't even know what to say. You need a lot of work on this track. The vocals need work. The track needs work. Everything just needs a lot of work. Some of the pitchiness of the vocals was actually a little bit painful to my ears, and I'm pretty flexible, but this one is a no for me. Please go back. Please, we tell you all the time, and you all know I'm generally not the mean one. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, but we definitely want you to take the critique, not to go and run and say Quantize didn't say anything nice. We want you to take it and make your track better. And shout out to the people who do that every week. It's not personal. As a music industry business person, because that's what I am. I'm not a producer. No. As a dancer, just a person who would enjoy myself on the dance floor, I would definitely not really be feeling this on the dance floor. And then there's the obvious issue of the very obvious sample that, we were all ready to float on. And so I got that, the float on vibe coming in, and then the rest did not give me that vibe. So it was a little bit disjointed for me when I heard the vocal and was expecting it to go somewhere close to that lane, and it didn't. So that's how I'm feeling about it. But, don't be discouraged. Take the feedback that you're about to hear and see what you can do. Tommy, do you have some encouragement or some positive suggestions or feedback for this producer?
Yes, I do. The vocal definitely was weird, but it was consistent. You know what I mean? So just like when Bismarck did this stunning singing, at first we was laughing, at it, and then we understood the quirkiness of it. And the vocalist is actually doing something different. And I always encourage different. You know what I mean? If you got some other vocalists out there that sing like that, if you listen to Hey Hey or something like this, these are people taking chances, and you don't win if you don't take chances. So as the song kept playing, I was getting used to you doing your vocal technique, kind of part yodel, part vocalist.
Okay.
I was getting used to it because that quirkiness is what makes a hit. If you do everything the same way, nothing is a hit. People have to take a chance to do something different for it to be really, really stand above the other ones. So besides, I'm a Cancer, my name is Larry. We could never clear that sample. I know we could never clear it. It's like,
absolutely not. We wouldn't even try.
But the best part I liked about it was the vocalist. Because she was weird. And it was,
weird is good, and we've had weird. And Tommy, I'm wondering if how we've had weird and we've had quirky, and recently actually. And I'm just wondering how that would have sounded on a different track, if it was maybe just the vibe of the track was really not, to me, it just didn't go together. So I don't know. Maybe I would have felt differently if the vocal was on a different track, but it was killing me on this particular track.
Well, it was killing the chat. The chat was just aggressively brutal to her. But there is a culture out here that is into a more, I don't mean using this, but drug kind of track. And this had the perfect kind of hypnotic kind of thing to it, to where it was,
that's a good point.
You know what I mean? That was supposed to be.
It's not our sound, but yeah, right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, so what would you give this one then?
A 5.
Okay. All right, Bobby Shaw. Before I let you go.
I have to disagree with you, Kelly. Like Tommy, I like the vocalist. Well, you could yuck it from to the The only problem I had with it is that vocalist, the vocals needed to be arranged at the
Say it again. Repeat
the
that, Bobby.
the variance in sounds on the vocals just didn't work for me. The vocalist itself worked for me. The song I thought was okay. I'd like the guy, the girl, or whoever did this, go back in the studio, take on the
I think you faded out a little bit.
Yeah, one more time.
One more time.
Yes, I said I think the person whoever did this record, I would like them to listen to our suggestions and go back and redo it because I like her vocals.
Okay, yeah, I definitely would be interested in seeing what they come back with. And like I said, we have had people go back and say, you know what, I tried something different and it's been amazing. So that could happen. Or they could say, you know what, I like it the way it is. And, you know, there may be a label that they feel is a better fit. And that's you know, an option too. All right, so Candace. Seven from Bobby. Okay, Candace.
So
I know.
Well, no, because I wasn't keen on the vocals. You know me, I'm always like, if I'm not keen on the vocals, strip them back. You know, like maybe it doesn't need all of that whole vocal in there. Not all of it was great, but some of it was okay. But I really like the instrumental. I like the track. I think it's got a nice, sexy groove. You know, in fact, I actually just wrote "take off the vocals." You know me, I like an instrumental.
Yeah.
So just take off the vocals. Not everything has to have a vocal.
Yeah.
So if it didn't have I know we probably would have issues clearing the sample, but if it didn't have the vocal, I would be very interested in it.
Yeah.
But because of the vocal, my suggestion, like with everybody else, is to just make some changes to it. The vocals are not bad.
They're not bad.
They're not bad, but they're, you know, it just needs. I'm just like, sometimes less is more, and you could just strip some of it out. It doesn't just like, so what I'm trying to say is, like, just because you have a vocal, which is a sample, wherever you got it from, you don't actually have to use the entire thing. You could just maybe just take a part of it and see how that goes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just maybe give it a 6.5-ish.
Okay. All right, Emma.
I really enjoyed the track, but I don't think the vocal went with the track. I think it kind of had, for me, it had a kind of Sophia Spector kind of feel with the accent of the vocalist. And that it just didn't really go for me. I like the actual track, but not with the vocal.
Okay, what would you give this one?
5.
Okay.
I think, well, here's the thing. The track is banging. I mean, you can't go too wrong with the floaters float on top of a house beat. So you can't go too wrong. So just that using that sample is creative. I like the sound of the girl. The girl, her instrument is dope and really does fit the track. However, what she's doing is not right. She's singing notes that aren't being played inside of the sample, so they don't really match. Or she's using notes, and I can't really even say that, not from what I heard. She's using notes that are not flattering. There are certain notes that actually kind of will go in, you know, sort of like it may fit in a chord progression, but it doesn't fit as a solo thing with her instrument on this
Maybe
track.
That's what was clashing in my ear.
That to me was what was clashing.
Okay.
What the singer should do is actually go and listen to the Floaters song and see how those singers sang within the realm of what was happening here. The music will tell you which way to go.
Okay.
She just decided not to necessarily follow the flow of what was going on with the progression of the music, and therefore I think a lot of people didn't like it. But again, her instrument, her sound is dope. Really good.
So what would you give this one?
Given the problems with it, I can't really give it more than a 6.
6. All right.
But I think that the singer should go back and, maybe it's a training thing. I don't know, but man, her voice is dope.
I'm with
All
you.
right. Well, let's see.
She has one of those money voices, really way up there at the top. Not many singers can do it. So she has that voice that Christina Aguilera and who's
but
the
you
other
gotta
girl?
use it right too.
Right. Who's the other girl that everybody likes that Aretha Franklin was in love with? The young.
Oh, Ariana Grande.
Yeah, she has that thing. She just has to learn how to, it's no good having a sword if you don't know how to use it. So you have to really figure that out. But, I would have to say that it has potential for sure.
All right. Well, we've got some mixed comments. We've got 5s, 3s, 7s.
We actually got some 7s.
We got, 1 7. I wouldn't say.
Okay.
So we got some mixed emotions on this one, but that's what happens. And again, people have options. We don't want to tear anybody down, and we appreciate everyone trusting us to, even because we download these songs, so we appreciate you trusting us to take your music, play it. We appreciate that you even want to bring your music to the label. And again, sometimes people decide they want to go in a different direction, and we applaud you. When we hear it released, we're going to buy it. We're going to support it. If it's not right for the label, that's fine. But if you want it, if you want your music on the label, then, listen to what we do and govern yourselves accordingly is what I would say to, sometimes we stray just a little bit outside the lines, but not really. You can pretty much, very rarely are you going to be surprised by what comes out on Quantize or unquantized. So, there's that.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Tommy.
Tell the vocalist if the vocalist isn't a sample. So if
right, which is the other thing. I didn't even think about that.
We didn't even talk about that. That's true.
Tell her to go listen to Suzanne Vega. The way Dennis Ferrer did Hey Hey. These are strange vocalists that have a unique tone like hers. And if she listens to, da 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 da,
to the way they use their voices,
they use their instrument.
Right. Yeah.
But there's still, but I think my point is that there's still rules. It's really weird. It's like, there's still rules within the confines of music, and that to me just didn't seem like she was, and she did it in parts, but she didn't do it all the way. So there were certain things that she just didn't resolve. So to me, maybe it is something that he just put on the track just to put it on the track. Maybe it was something from a sample pack or something. I didn't even think about it that way. That's possible.
Well, we'll find out if the producer is still talking to me after the night. I will certainly ask. I always like to chat with the producers and see what's in their heads and what they want to do next. So I'll find out. And I think that was our last track for the evening.
That was.
Are you playing us anything?
No,
what are you
no.
You really not playing? We always end with playing. What are you working on for our next release?
So we've got "Darling, Darling Baby" coming out this week with Yamhoo remixes.
Yeah.
And actually some redone stuff by myself and Tommy Davis.
So we've got "Darling, Darling Baby," which is Tommy Davis and Neil Conway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Featuring Richard Burton.
Featuring
Randy Roberts. Oh, sorry. Oops, Fruity, I'm sorry.
And also this week, I probably will be back on Friday for a little bit because Friday will be the day that Abco is coming back to Twitch. And it will also be the release of her compilation, Unquantize Your Mind and Let Your Body Be Free as well. Featuring a new track by her and Mike Freak called Speak to Me. So Friday is going to be a decent day.
And then
That should be
Sunday,
fun. And then
we've got the
Sunday
Father's Day live stream. And I'm really excited about that. Out of Baltimore, we have none other than DJ Mai Tai, and I love it. Baltimore will be in the house on Sunday.
Yeah.
We have DJ Renee Melendez, and we have our very own Candace McKenzie for a Father's Day praise party on Sunday.
Yes.
So that will be really fun.
Yeah.
And
we have a Will Milton record coming out.
Can we hear it? Don't you all want to hear some of the music we have about to come out?
I love that Will Milton.
Don't you want to hear it?
All right. So
Tommy says it's not ready.
No, he's not ready. No, he is not ready. We're ready.
Come on, let us hear something.
All right, so let's do Darling, Darling Baby first, and then we'll play Will Milton.
All right, let's check out Darling, Darling Baby, the Yam. Is this the Yam Who remix?
No, this is not the Yam Who remix. This is the Tommy Davis and DJ Spen dub.
All right.
Whenever I need you, baby, always right there for me. Yeah. Baby love, my sweet and tender love. Come here, baby, just wanna love you like you never been loved before. You're my baby, you're my darling. Hey. Said you're my darling, darling baby. Said I just wanna love you, girl, like you never been loved before. No. You're my baby, you're my girl, sweetest thing in the whole damn world. Yes, you are. I don't wanna be without you, baby, when it's cold outside. Wanna keep you warm, yes I do. Since you have my heart, where would I be? Where would I be? Thought you love. Come on, girl. I don't wanna live without you, baby. Hey, I can't breathe without you, girl. Can't nobody love me like you do, can't nobody do me like you do, baby. You're my darling, 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 darling baby. Sweet and tender, very special lady. You're my darling, oh. Sweet and tender. I've been waiting for you a long time. Yes, I have. Special lady. Just wanna love you like you never been loved before. You're my baby, always right there for me. Yeah. Sweet and tender. My. Very special lady. My sweet and tender love. Just wanna love you like you never been loved before. You're mine. Said you're my darling, darling baby. Said I just wanna love you, girl, like you never been loved before. No. You're my baby, you're my girl, sweetest thing in the whole damn world. Special, yes you are.
All right, that was Darling, Darling Baby, DJ Spen and Tommy Davis edit ish
dub.
Dub.
More like a dub.
Dub ish.
Yeah.
That is coming out Friday on Quantize Recordings, along with a Yamhoo remix.
Right, and Jaeger Rasa.
Yeah. All right, so stay tuned for that. And you got something else for us to take us out?
Yeah, this is something that I've been playing on the Praise Party, actually. It's got a good reaction. People were asking about it on Sunday.
What is this?
This is Will Milton, and the track is called The Ceremony. And it is coming out on Unquantized this Friday as well. So yeah, we got a lot of releases this week.
That sounds like Brutal.
What, Brutal with the millimeter? Brutal with the millimeter. All right, well, let's check out The Ceremony for a little bit, and then we're gonna call it a night.
right, that was The Ceremony by Will Milton, coming this week on Quantize Recordings.
Yep, and that is that. We're going to thank everybody who came through.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we should thank them. Let's see. Bobby Shaw,
Always a pleasure.
you're a superstar.
Maybe in your mind. Whatever you guys do, whatever you guys have at Quantize, pass it down to me. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you. Tom Davis, thank you for showing up and showing off as you always do.
I'm just being me.
I know.
You know, he can't see you over there, so you got to look there.
Oh, right. Emma Peak, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. Candace, thank you as well.
Always,
Much appreciated.
always a pleasure, never a chore, as they say.
Good. Thank you to everybody who checked us out on
we gotta
Mixcloud
say,
and
what's up
Twitch.
to our Mixcloud? I know you all don't really talk in the chat on Mixcloud, but we see you and we appreciate you for being here. Facebook family, thank you so much. Victoria Morgan, what's up? We see you on Facebook. Thank you as always for tuning in and for your support. Twitch fam, as always, you all are nuts and we love it. Glad to have you. Thanks for continuing to come back. And I forgot about YouTube. Are we streaming on YouTube right now?
Yes.
What's up, YouTube?
Yes.
Hey. All right. Well, this has been Talent Tuesday. We will be back in 2 weeks. If you're interested in submitting.
1 second.
Uh-oh. Yes.
1 second. Spen, don't forget to raid Mike Free.
Oh,
we know.
Good stuff.
We got it.
Thank you for reminding us.
We got it. So if you are interested in submitting your tracks for Talent Tuesday, please shoot us an email. We need a downloadable file to music@quantizerecordings.com. Now, let me just say, please do not submit more than 2 tracks. And also, please do not send a note telling me that you would like to hear personally from Tommy Davis or DJ Spen, giving you pointers, tips, and further advice. If you send your music to music@quantizerecordings.com, it is for Talent Tuesday, and we would love to have it. So thank you all for trusting us with your music. Thank all of you for tuning in, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. And for those of you that are going to be joining us Friday, DJ Spen got a little live stream. I didn't know about it, but hey, who am I? There'll be a live stream apparently.
It's just going to be a little thing where...
That means he's going to be on for about 3 hours. No. Check him out.
No. It won't be that. It's really going to be for me to just come on and then I'm going to shift right on over to Abco.
Okay.
So, yeah, her normal thing is on Friday. No, it won't be. I promise you that.
All right. Well, we'll see you then.
It's Father's Day weekend. I'm going to chillax.
We'll see you on Sunday for the special edition, the Father's Day edition of the Praise Party. All right, we are out. Peace in the valley, peace in the city, and peace to your souls. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't cut it yet.